Hey guys, welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. In this episode, we'll be going through the class trial and hopefully I can get it done before my mother gets home. Ah! What are you doing? I don't know what that says. Probably something about see you in the trial room. I don't know what any of that says. Something about obtain the blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That's what that looks like to me. Why can't I read any of this? Why can't I read any of this? Is there a button to make it go away? There's an auto button. Can't make it go away. I can't read any of this! Can I, like, do this real quick? There we go. Okay. Apparently just doing a quick save state's what made it work. That's where I need to go. I guess he meant, like, the red door or something. Sorry, I don't know why it always does that. Yup, there it is. That fucking red door. Finally get to go behind here. Yes! Monokuma probably said something about the red door being unlocked or something like that. Alright, all the students have gathered. Nagi, you're late! Everyone's been waiting! You were just scared that your crime would be exposed. Game, please stop this. You shouldn't settle on a culprit just yet. Wait until the class trial. There, every detail of Naegi's crime will be made known from beginning to end. In other words, he thinks I'm the culprit. However, you're clearly not. However, both myself and MAIZONO know perfectly well that I'm not the culprit. But then, who's the real culprit? I know who it is because y'all are fucking dumb. The true culprit, the one who killed MAIZONO, is someone in this room? I would have laughed if it was Junko, though. That would have been fucking hilarious. Oh, it'd been great.
You're all here? In that case, please board the elevator at the front of the room. That will take you guys to the courtroom. The courtroom that will determine your guys' fate. I'll be one step ahead of you, waiting for your arrival.
Sorry if my voice sucks. Okay, let's talk to all of them. Calm yourself. I've not yet concluded you are the culprit. But you think I am. Kitty kitty. Kitty 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 ding ding. Sorry. Let's go. Okay. What the fuck? I didn't even click him!
Indeed, an underground arena is best set underground. Allow me to watch as you take your final voyage, Master Makoto Naegi.
I clicked on Hagakure, friend. Come on, dude. They're seriously holding a class trial? Hey, if you're gonna come clean, Naegs, now's the time, dude. I told you it wasn't me. Because it wasn't. Can I? I don't want to move, though. It's so much effort. Mondo Awada. A courtroom? They've even gone so far as to prepare a goddamn courtroom? Yes. Why did that go for me? I didn't click X until, like, after it did that. That was weird. There's nothing to gain from hesitating here. Fortify your confidence and press forward. Yes, ma'am. Alright. Come on, Chihiro, babe. It's okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't of any help during the investigation. You think MAIZONO would want the culprit to be exposed in this way? Probably not, but whatever. Ah, Sahina. I wonder how the culprit's feeling right now. Scared in his fucking boots. How did it go? Were you able to find any evidence to prove your innocence? No. Well, actually, yes. I'm impressed at how composed you are, Mr. Murderer. Let's talk Tokumi, I guess. Well, it's almost time. Are you ready? Not exactly. Can I save right now? By any chance? I can! Good, because I need to. Just to make sure that I have that save file in case the game crashes, because it likes to do that, apparently. Okay, Leon Kuwata, last one we got attacked to. Hey, I did everything I could, so I'll leave the rest to you all. Yeah, you're so the fucking culprit. I fucking hate you so much. All I need to do is get on this elevator. Very well, let us proceed. Yes, let's. Are you afraid? No, not so much afraid. I said this once already, but you must uncover the truth behind this incident yourself, Naegi. If you don't, you'll never accept what happened. I must uncover the truth behind this incident. Regardless of whether you said that or not, that was the plan. For MAIZONO's sake. I'll find the culprit, no matter what! My mouth just made a funny noise. I raised my voice as if trying to convince myself. Then, on shaking legs, there we go, Then, on shaking legs, headed for the elevator. With each step I took, my heart beat faster and faster. Everyone else had already boarded the elevator. When I, the last one, stepped on, the door closed and the elevator began to move. Ugh. Look at all of them. Look at those dorks. The elevator descended below the ground, making a clunking sound that hurt my ears. This is what death row inmates must feel like, waiting for their execution. Wouldn't it be apt to say you feel like a defendant awaiting judgment? Disconnected from our feelings of uncertainty, the elevator continued, sinking deeper and deeper. Whee! All right. First class trial. I don't know how well this is going to go, but...
Yo-ho-ho! You're finally here!
And there he is.
How about it? Is this truly the courtroom as you imagined it? We're talking Hollywood-level realism here!
My ass, this place reeks of bad taste.
Right. You guys, please find a seat with your name on it.
I don't... Oh,
Andale!
I get it. Sorry, it took me a second. We each did as we were told and headed toward our assigned seats. It's not really seats, it's more just like your courtroom standing area. We took our seats, arranged in a circle. Everyone was visible to everyone else just at a glance. Our collective tension sent sparks flying through the air. The air in that place turned oppressive in a flash. Oh my goodness, look at all of them. This art looks really bad on some occasions, but for the most part, it's actually pretty interesting. And the curtain rose on. A trial for life and a judgment of death. Deception in life and treachery in death. Betrayal for life and betrayal for death. The riddles of life and the mystery of death. Can you stop with the stupid analogies? They're really dumb. Or comparisons, whatever. Justification for life and rationalization of death. Faith in life and trust in death. The class trial to live or the class trial to die. Why are you saying all these things? It's making me mad. Yes! Freaking save, please. I am not losing all that information I just did. I probably didn't need to save beforehand then. Whoops. Now loading. Let's do this. All right. How have you got your facts straight? Electro ID, make sure. Ammunition. I don't think I'm missing anything. I've got what looks to be everything. And I got everything pretty much straightened out. The only one I needed to assure myself of was Hagakure's crystal ball being, or Hagakure losing his crystal ball. Skills, what do I got? I don't have very many. I think I have like one. Would it be easier to do this? Yes, Voice of Gold. Increases the damage dealt when you obliterate an assertion. Effective during the machine gun talk battle. SP needed 3. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna need that. That's it though. Finish preparations, I guess. Court is now in session!
Let's start off with a simple explanation. Your guys' votes determine the trial's outcome. Finger the true villain and only the villain will get punished. But make the wrong accusation and everyone else gets punished, leaving your deceiver to graduate free and clear.
Is one of us really the culprit? That's like one of the very first times we've heard NAEGI talk in a long time.
You betcha!
All right, everyone, close your eyes, then raise your hand if you're the culprit. God damn it, Ishimaru. You're an idiot. I love you. You a dumbass who'd raise their hand. Can this wait? There's something I'd like to ask before we begin. Yes? What exactly is the purpose of that?
Isn't it sad to be left out just because you're dead? Friendship overcomes life and death.
Coming over friendship? In that case, what about that empty seat? What? There are only 15 of us, so why are there 16 seats?
No reason in particular. It just means the courtroom can accommodate up to 16 people. Well, that should do it for the intro. Let's get this party started.
Okay, here we fucking go.
First, how about a summary of what went down? Go on, get cracking.
Here goes. The trial to figure out which one of us is the culprit. If something strange comes up and I don't say anything, then not just mine, but everyone's lives will be in danger. A non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to see a tutorial? Yes, please. As you progress through the class trial, you will participate in numerous non-stop debates. In this phase, can you stop? Thank you. Characters speak one after another, and the debate advances automatically. If you spot a lie or contradiction in anything anyone says, refute it with your ammunition. Only ammunition relevant to the debate will be loaded into your ammo cylinder. Aim your crosshair using the analog pad and fire by pressing the triangle button. Pay close attention to everyone's assertions and smash the contradictions with your ammunition. Furthermore, if you run out of time, the debate will end in failure, so please be careful. You can check the controls at any time during a non-stop debate by pressing the start button. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna look at all of them first. Signs of a struggle. Signs of a struggle. Okay. Let it be known, Sayaka Maizono was murdered. Dude, we know that much. The murder occurred in Naegi's bedroom. She was in the shower. Okay. And while in the shower, Maizono was suddenly attacked. Okay. And killed without a fight. No, 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 no! There were signs of a struggle. I'm sorry, Chihiro. You've got that wrong! Break! Sorry, I was gonna say we listen to everyone, but seriously, let's not. Yes! Score 100 points! Phase 1, done! Sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna wait. If I see it, I know it. Wait a second, Fujisaki. You're forgetting about the state of my room. I'm pretty sure I butchered that pronunciation. It's obvious from the room's condition that some sort of struggle took place there. A struggle? Between who? The struggle was between Maizono and the culprit, of course. So Maizono wasn't suddenly attacked while she was in the shower. Rather, she fled to the shower after being attacked in Naegi's bedroom. The culprit gave chase, and that's where she was killed. If you'd so much as looked at the scene, we wouldn't have to spell things out for you. I'm really sorry. All right, then let's move on. Indeed, the next topic is that of the murder weapon.
So this is what it comes to.
I need to make sure everyone knows what weapon the culprit used to kill Maizono. All right, the weapon was a knife from the kitchen. Non-stop debate. What's my ammo? I've got kitchen knives. Is that it? Okay, let's get moving. All right. What was the weapon used to murder Sayaka Maizono? It was the blade sticking out of Maizono's stomach. Without a doubt, that was the murder weapon. Yes, you're right, Ishimaru. Culprit took that dagger. It's not a dagger! It's not a dagger! It's not a fucking... I missed. Ah! Fuck! The blade found Maizono's stomach. More than likely, it was the blade that disappeared from there. I know! How do I skip through them? How do I skip through them? Can this thing stop moving on its own, please? This is really stupid. Without a doubt, that was the murder weapon. I didn't miss... What the fuck? What the fuck? How do I skip through them? Can I like hit X to skip through them or? It was not a dagger, it was a kitchen knife. Oh my god, you got that wrong. Jesus Christ. I couldn't hit it. Oh, cool. I got 85 points, whatever. I just missed like twice, but I didn't actually hit the wrong thing, so. That blade wasn't a dagger, it was a kitchen knife. Huh? A kitchen knife? One of the knives from the kitchen was found missing after the incident. And it was that knife which was used for the murder. Yeah, you're probably right. If you look real close, the thing sticking out of that chick's gut does look like a knife. Yeah, we get it. She was killed with a knife. What's your point? I mean, really, any way you spin it, Naegi's still the killer. That's right. Naegi's room was the crime scene. What more proof? What more proof could you want? Wait a minute, You defeat the purpose of this trial by drawing a conclusion before we finished our debate. I'm just saying, the outcome ain't gonna change, no matter how much we talk about it. No, that's not true. I'm certain we'll reach a breakthrough if we continue the debate. A breakthrough? Dots. She's right. There's gotta be more buried here. Because I myself know I'm not the culprit, beyond a shadow of a doubt. A non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to see a supplemental tutorial? Not interested. Alright, here we go, bitches. I love the music in this game. It's great. All right. Asahina's testimony. Okay, I guess that's it. So the weapon was a knife. But what's your point? Naegi took it from the kitchen. And the cafeteria was... No! Yes, I hit it! Fuck yeah! You got that wrong! Yes! I'm doing so good. I'm sorry about the sound, by the way. It's just because the game is a little slow. All right. Wait, it wasn't me who took the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say I'm not the culprit. Say all you want, you're just talk.
And what if I said there was a witness? Isn't that right, Asahina? Huh? I mean, you told me so yourself. Yeah, she said that no one entered the kitchen. Last night I came here to have some tea. When I went to the kitchen, they were all there. But when I finished drinking my tea in the cafeteria, I went into the kitchen to clean up, and it was gone. So the knife disappeared while you were in the cafeteria drinking tea. Yeah. Someone home? I don't think so. Asahina, the knife disappeared while you were in the cafeteria, right? Yeah, it did. And did I come to the cafeteria while you were there? I don't think you did. You don't think? No, he didn't. I'm positive. The knife was taken while Asahina was in the cafeteria, yet I didn't go there during that time. In other words, I couldn't have taken the knife. In that case, what about this? Makoto Naegi and that brainless mermaid are accomplices, and she's falsifying her testimony. Brainless mermaid? Wait a second, why am I an accomplice? On the subject, I'd like to ask the teddy bear, if there is an accomplice, are they too considered a villain? Well, here's your answer. While it is possible to bring along an accomplice for a murderer, only the perpetrator himself can graduate. Which means no matter how much they assist in the crime, the accomplice has nothing to gain. Then it doesn't seem likely there's an accomplice. But the culprit might not have known about that rule. Just get on with it. Come on. There's no accomplice this time. Oops, I've said too much. Anyway, I didn't go to the cafeteria and I didn't take the knife, which means I'm not the culprit. Then, who really did go to get the knife? It is possible Asahina, who was in the cafeteria the entire time, could have done it. No, it wasn't me! Is there, perchance, another who could corroborate? Is that how you say that word? Who could corroborate that? Aye. Last night I was in the cafeteria drinking tea with Sakura the entire time. Just for the record, Sakura is... Aye. Gotcha. So either Hina or Ogre snuck out with the knife? No, that's not possible because, out with it! Last night, I slept in Asahina's room. I was scared after watching that creepy video, so I kind of forced Sakura to stay the night. So anyway, we both got alibis. Isn't that against the rules? It is prohibited to sleep outside a bedroom, but sleeping in someone else's room isn't prohibited. So I don't think there's any problem. Of course there's a problem. It's unwholesome. A man and a woman sleeping in the same room. But I am female. Forgive me! But if the two in the cafeteria didn't do it, there remains another option. Does there not, Asahina? Yeah, actually, while we were in the cafeteria, one other person did come by. And this didn't come up earlier. Why? Because it's someone who's no longer here. Someone no longer here? She couldn't possibly mean. The one who came to the cafeteria was the victim, Sayaka Maizono. Maizono! In which case, the person who took the knife is... Oh, this is hard. Maizono took it. Right? So it was Maizono who took the knife? That is indeed how it appears to be. Furthermore, thinking back on it now, her behavior was a little unusual. She entered the cafeteria and went straight to the kitchen, not a glance in our direction. I'm sorry if my voice acting sucks right now. I'm just trying to get through this. And, say it with enough emotion. She said she came for a drink of water, but more than likely, that was when... So the one who took the knife was the victim herself, Maizono. I'm sure she thought she could use it to defend herself. So the culprit stole the knife Maizono took to defend herself, then killed her with it? Which means just because someone didn't take the knife doesn't mean they're in the clear. Huh? Yes, see? Naegi really is the culprit after all. That was a pretty good voice, if it sounds okay on recording. Anyways, I told you, I didn't do it! So that was your goal all along, to twist the discussion and lead us down the wrong path. You are the proprietor of a terrifying ability. Crap, at this rate, I really will be named the culprit. Why don't you get it, guys? If you decide I'm the culprit, everyone is dead. Wait, don't you think it's a little early to declare Naegi the culprit? The culprit took actions which are inconceivable for the owner of the room. Until we resolve the aforementioned mystery, can we say for sure Naegi's the culprit? Inconceivable? The hell are you talking about? Something you'd expect to find in Naegi's room. The crime scene was conspicuously missing. You know where this is going, don't you, Naegi? An epiphany anagram is about to begin. Would you like to see a tutorial? Yes, I don't know what that is, so. The next phase of the class trial is called epiphany anagram. Your objective is to reassemble some vital keyword related to the incident. Solve the keyword using both known letters and flying letters. Shoot down the flying letters in the correct order to reconstruct the keyword. Aim your crosshair with the analog pad and fire at the letters using the X button. If you shoot down the wrong letter, your influence gauge will take damage. If you deplete your influence gauge or run out of time, the phase will end in failure. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. Something you would expect to find at the crime scene, but wasn't there. I can feel it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Alright, I don't even know what it is. I'm confused. Alright, epiphany anagram. What would it be? Do I need this? No. It's gotta be a vowel, so I need an I. A isn't working. No, what? Oh, hair! Duh. Why did the A not work then? Why did the A, I clicked the A, you guys saw that! But it didn't go. Got 97 points, not bad for me. Alright, so they fixed all this problem, which is good. That's right! There wasn't even a single strand of hair in my room! So you're saying the culprit destroyed evidence? Now, if I were the culprit, would I really need to clean my own room so thoroughly of hair? I mean, there's nothing unusual about my own hair being in my own room, is there? You cleaned the room of hair to remove any trace of the fact that MAIZONO had visited your room. Is that so hard to believe? If he wanted to remove any trace of her, rather than her, he would have removed her corpse.
A reasonable claim.
But then, why wasn't there any hair? Because the culprit cleaned it, of course, to hide the fact that they had visited the room. Which means, yes, it's unthinkable that the culprit could be the owner of the room.
Then Nagi isn't the culprit? But is it acceptable to make such an important decision based solely on hair?
No, there is further foundation on which we can say Naegi is not the culprit. We are listening. Think back on the vicinity of the shower where the crime took place. MAIZONO was first attacked in Naegi's room, and after that she fled into the shower. Excuse me, I have to turn this down just a tiny bit because I can't really focus. Okay. The culprit chased after her into the shower, then he stabbed and killed her. At that time, was the culprit able to enter the shower unhindered? Whatever do you mean? In order to enter the shower, the culprit had to exert considerable effort. Doing so, the culprit would have left behind clear evidence. Do you remember, Naegi? Yes, I do. The culprit had to exert considerable effort to enter the shower. The evidence of that is the thing the culprit broke. Broke the door. Why? Oh, the door is oh wait, he broke the shower doorknob. The doorknob in the shower had been broken. The screws pressing the knob, yes. Present ammo. Did I get it right? The shower's doorknob is evidence of the effort the culprit took, right? What happened to the doorknob, dude? It was broken. The doorknob to my bedroom shower was broken. See, the upper screws were removed and the doorknob was undone. It's true, but why is the doorknob? To break the shower's lock, the culprit removed the entire doorknob. This is another action inconceivable of the room's owner. Further basis, Nagi couldn't be the culprit. You're saying he wouldn't bust down his own door? But if he had to break it down, he'd break it down. Hardly inconceivable. You still don't understand. In that case, let's go back over the progression of the crime. I'm sure you'll understand then. What Kitty Kitty means by actions inconceivable of the room's owner is hidden in the progression of the crime? A non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to see a supplemental tutorial? Why did I just do that? I've already... Wait, there's fake weak points? Okay. Use logic to determine whether a weak point contains a contradiction or lie. Alright. Got it. Non-stop debate. We've got a misaligned shower door. That's it. Okay, so we gotta just find the person who is speaking bullshit. Alright. The incident occurred in Nagi's bedroom. She's on my side, so I don't think she'd have any bad evidence. MAIZONO was first attacked in the room. Yes. Then fled into the shower. Okay. Chasing after her. The culprit entered the shower. MAIZONO technically entered. Then the culprit broke the doorknob. Because the shower door was wrong! Fuck! I missed! There, MAIZONO was backed into a corner. No, I know it's that one! I met her end with a knife to the stomach. Now you did that to her. It's settled. No, you're wrong. You've got that wrong. I know. I know what it is! Okay. It's like down here-ish. Fucking hell! This is really hard! Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Ugh, this is a lot harder than it looks. Ugh. I know it depletes my time faster, but I know exactly what I need, and I just can't get it, because fucking it's... Fucking hell, I missed again! God damn it! Oh, no, I didn't. That was the wrong thing. This is really annoying, actually. Okay, it's over here somewhere. If it would stop moving around. Like, look at that. That's ridiculous. Broke the doorknob. No! Fuck! Ugh, I'm getting so mad. You have no idea. That's not why. Oh my god, I'm getting mad. This is really freaking hard. No. Fucking are you kidding me? Ugh! Can you just get... You just hit it! Okay, no. Thank you! God damn it! Ugh, my God. Break, yes. Oh, God damn. Shut up. Ugh, that was frustrating. The reason my shower door wouldn't open isn't because it was locked. That's because only the girls' rooms have lock on their shower doors, right? Now that you mention it, that is the case. Then why wouldn't Naegi's shower door open? Because of the door's alignment. Huh? Your door's alignment? The door to my shower isn't aligned properly. Monokuma can attest to that.
Yep, he speaks the truth. But for the super high school level
Luckster? I always thought it was Lucky Guy, whatever.
now you to get the only room with a misaligned door. Oop, 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 that's not good luck at all.
The shower door wouldn't open because it was misaligned. But the culprit mistook it for being locked. For that reason, the culprit broke the whole doorknob. Though, why would the culprit mistakenly think the door was locked? Every one of us should have known the boys' rooms don't have locks on their showers. The culprit made that mistake because they were unaware of an important fact about the scene. The killer assumed the shower door was locked because they didn't know that the room wasn't supposed to have a lock, which means they could have known that they were in MAIZONO's. They couldn't have known that they were in Naegi's room. They thought they were in MAIZONO's room. The culprit most likely didn't know the crime scene was my room. What? The killer didn't know where the crime took place? Unprecedented! But he's right.
What?
Though, to be more precise, the culprit didn't know that Naegi and MAIZONO had exchanged rooms. For that reason, the culprit mistook the room MAIZONO was in for her own bedroom. And so, believing the shower door to be locked, he destroyed the lock, unaware of the futility of his actions. In the end, there's no saying whether it was the culprit's use of force or the whims of fate, but in all the confusion, I doubt the culprit knew exactly why it opened either. Whatever the case, he has quite the roundabout methodology, trying to break a non-existent lock. There's no way I'd do something like that knowing why the door didn't open, right? I admit, you're probably right. Then the culprit is someone who didn't know about the room exchange? Naegi doesn't fit the profile! And I've been saying as much from the start. Then who is the killer? Pardon me, but I'm laying down my king. What'll happen if we don't figure out who the killer is? Alright, then we'll just decide it by majority vote. You can just do that? Anyway, isn't this kind of bad? Someone's gonna do something. True is truth. Or it doesn't matter how insignificant it may seem. Is there anyone who has any sort of uncertainty? Ah, I have one. Oh, you. Why do you sound so disappointed? Hurry up and tell us, Asahina. Yeah. I was thinking, how did the culprit get into Naegi's room in the first place? Indeed, the method the culprit used to enter the crime scene. Could MAIZONO have dropped her room key and then the culprit found it? I don't think she would drop it so conveniently. Then, did he pick the lock? Nope, the lock should be equipped with an anti-picking mechanism. And allow me to answer, the culprit used a much simpler method. The culprit disguised himself as a visitor and MAIZONO invited him in herself. No, that's not right. Oh, someone doesn't know their place. You're quite something to be contradicting me. Earth and Naegi, how can you be so sure that I'm wrong? It's because she was scared that she asked me for that in the first place. That should be sufficient evidence. Some evidence showing MAIZONO almost certainly would have invited someone to that room. It's the key. They're a room exchange, right? Yeah. Am I right or am I wrong? MAIZONO was afraid, remember? That's why she asked to exchange rooms with me. Yeah, she was scared out of her fucking wits. You too, MAIZONO. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter what. Even if I'm sure it's you, I won't open the door. Otherwise, trading rooms would be a little pointless. Yeah, kind of. I can't imagine she would open the door herself after saying that to me. And what if her fear itself was a lie? Huh? What are you saying? Why would you tell a lie like that? You probably don't want to consider the possibility, Naegi, but can you still say that after seeing this? I want to speak with you alone. Please come to my room in 5 minutes. Be sure to check the nameplate so you don't get the wrong room. By rubbing a pencil over the top page of the notepad in a certain room, this message appeared. Ah, I've seen that on TV before. Writing in a notepad leaves marks on the next page that you can see by rubbing over it with a pencil. When I saw that, I thought, when writing in a notepad, you've got to tear out a page first. It's an old trick, but the classics can be surprisingly helpful. For the record, that notepad was found on the desk in Naegi's room. Huh? In summary, only someone who had been in Naegi's room prior could have left this note. And either the room's owner, Naegi, or the one who exchanged rooms with him last night, MAIZONO. Naegi, did you write this? No, I didn't. Indeed, this note also has what appears to be MAIZONO's signature. Then this note, was written by Maizono? But why would she write a note like that? She was trying to call on a certain person. In doing so, she made use of that note. By slipping the note under the door, she attempted to call upon them in secret. To be summoned in that fashion by the super high school level idol would OKO any guy.
Though that doesn't apply to me with my two-dimensional restriction.
However, does the supposed character called upon by that note actually exist? Even assuming such a character exists, it's unthinkable that something happened. Why not? Would you like to know? Then allow me to tell you. Tell us. All right. Another non-stop debate. Let's do it! Alright. Bedroom nameplates. Got it. Okay. Maizono exchanged rooms, did they not? Yes, they did. There's no words. My room is the meeting place. Oh, I hit the wrong one. If they were summoned by that note, then they would have gone to Maizono's room. Yeah. Fuck! It's gotta be that one. Which is to say, even if someone did receive the note, they have no connection to the incident. That's a lie. Indeed, that appears to be the case. That's a lie. I know which one I need now. Despite receiving a note that said my room that went to my room where Maizono was, that explanation has to do with something from Maizono, from my room and Maizono's room being swapped. Yeah, I know. However, according to the note, my room is the meeting place. They would have gone to Maizono's room. Yeah, the nameplates were switched. Yes! Yes, you got that wrong! Was I right? Yes? Yes! I don't know why it's making that stupid noise. Sorry. Because I shot it once and it failed. Okay. My room and Maizono's room had our nameplates swapped. The nameplates? Yes, just like the room exchange. Because of that, the nameplate on Maizono's room where NAEGI was said Maikoto NAEGI. Yeah, and the nameplate on NAEGI's room where Maizono was said Sayako Maizono. In other words, Maizono really was in the room with the Sayako Maizono nameplate. So if they did as the note said, they would have gone to NAEGI's room where Maizono was. On top of that, the rooms are right next to each other, perfect for a nameplate swap. So who did it? Naturally, you didn't do it, did you, NAEGI? No. Then who are you saying did it? Who could have swapped the nameplates? It could have only been that person. The only one who knew, other than me, who knew about the room exchange. The murderer. But the culprit did. Oh wait. So be Maizono. Be Maizono. I'm sorry. It'd be Maizono. It could have only been Maizono. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. It was Maizono. Ignore me. I'm dumb. The only people who knew about the room exchange in the first place were me and Maizono. Therefore, other than me, the only person who could have swapped the nameplates is Maizono. You can also infer from the content of her note. I want to speak with you alone. Please come to my room in 5 minutes. Be sure to check the nameplate so you don't get the wrong room. She told the recipient to check the room's nameplates. She couldn't have written that without knowing about the nameplate swap. But why would Maizono do something like swap the nameplates? She wanted to call someone to the room she was in while keeping the room exchange secret. Huh? What was the purpose of doing all that? Calling on someone while still keeping the room exchange a secret? In order to understand that, we need to know what happened in the room after she invited that person inside. The answer is in that knowledge. What happened after that? Most likely, the person Maizono summoned came after her. What's this? We've stumbled upon the culprit. The person summoned by that note is the culprit. And we don't know who that is. That's the whole problem. Maizono and the culprit first had some sort of struggle in the room, yes? By any chance, could the answer to that question lie in the struggle they had there? Yes, precisely. So we've just got to figure out what happened during the struggle, right? That reminds me. There was a practice sword at the scene. Was that used during the struggle? Oh yeah, what's up with that? That's something I brought back for self-defense at Maizono's suggestion. I'm sure that's what the culprit used to break Maizono's right wrist. That practice sword was used to break Maizono's wrist? How the hell can you know that? The practice sword was used to break Maizono's wrist. The evidence for that is where the bone was broken. It couldn't be anything else. Maizono's wrist is where the bone was broken. It couldn't have been anything else. Yes. Whoops. Wrong button, sorry. There we go. Hikuzo! Hikuzo! See for yourself by looking at Maizono's broken right wrist. You see where her right wrist is swollen? There's something shiny there. Is that gold? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a gold leaf from that practice sword. Just barely touch the gold leaf and it comes right off. And that's what's on Maizono's wrist. Ah! She received a blow to her wrist from that practice sword.
I see. I can feel the truth drawing nearer.
Alright, let's exercise this mystery, dude! Let's expose every last detail of what happened there. what happened in that room. To reach the truth behind Maizono's death, we first need to reveal that. A non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you, not interested? Okay. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of what happened, but I don't really remember exactly, so let's do this again. Oh god, practice sword, scabbard, and practice sword blade, and the kitchen knives. Okay, so how do I scroll through them? 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 Hold on the R button to slow the flow of time. Concentrating causes the, causes the concentration god to drain your concentration, blah, 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 blah. Oh, weak points, fire ammunition. Hold the L button to play cylinder and use the analog. Oh, hold the L button, okay. And with it dealt the first strike. The practice sword preemptive strike, dude. Okay. And thereupon broke Master Sayaka Maizono's wrist. Hurriedly attempting to strike back, she drew the knife she had hidden. Okay. But the culprit even took that from her. And then she was killed. And that's everything that went down in that room, dude. Okay, so I've got the kitchen knives and both parts of the blade. If the practice sword was used for the first strike, then it's strained for the damage to be there. Okay, wait. If the practice sword was used... If the practice sword was used first, then it's strained for the damage to be there. When the struggle began in that room, the culprit drew the practice sword, and with it dealt the first strike. The practice sword preemptive strike. It's got to be that one, but I don't know which one to use. Thereupon broke Master Sayaka Maizono's wrist, hurriedly attempting to strike back. She drew the knife she had hidden, but the culprit even took that from her. And then she was killed. Bitchin' knives! Can we all look at bitchin' knives? That was great! If the practice sword was used for the first strike, then it's strange for it's strange for there to be damage there. Okay, so it's gotta be Hagakure's. Then it's strange for the damage to be there. So what I use... I guess the scabbard. Let's try the scabbard. That'll work. I guess. I don't know if this is right or not. I'm probably gonna fail this one because I'm doing horribly so far. With it dealt the first strike. Okay, come on. Am I right? Did I get it? Did I actually freaking get it? Holy crap, I did it! Yes! Holy crap, I just guessed. Explain, please. No, it's not possible that the first strike was with the practice sword. What? Why not? Because of the damage of the practice sword scabbard. See, there are also slash marks like it was cut with a blade. A blade? You mean the knife? That knife was the only blade at the crime scene. This ain't word association. Explain things more clearly. If the first strike was with the practice sword, then it doesn't follow for the scabbard to be damaged. Oh, excuse me. I mean, if you're attacking someone with a practice sword, wouldn't you normally draw the blade? Leave the scabbard on and it's just heavy and in the way. Just one big handicap. Then why be the scabbard damaged? What if, for example, they were suddenly attacked with a knife and took the sword for defense? There wouldn't be time to draw the blade from the scabbard. In other words, the practice sword was first used in defense against the knife, which in turn means the first one to strike was the one who held the knife. I've got it. This is what happened. As soon as the culprit entered the room, he discovered the hidden knife, and using that knife, suddenly attacked Maizono. Oh, I think I know what happened, and they're all wrong. She scrambled to fight back with the practice sword, but even that was taken from her. Then, after breaking her wrist with a blow from the practice sword, he took the knife and... No, it's not likely Maizono fought back with the practice sword. Ah, why the hell not? Maizono didn't touch the practice sword. A particular part of her body makes that obvious. Some part of Maizono's body that shows she didn't use the practice sword. The area that would have had to make contact with the practice sword if you were to use it. Her broken wrist? Or her palms? Yeah, there we go. God, I didn't hit her broken wrist. You're talking about Maizono's palms, right? Maizono's hands were clean, so it's hard to believe she held the practice sword. How can you tell that just by looking at her palms? I mentioned it before, but the practice sword's gold leaf comes off at just the slightest touch. A significant portion of the gilding on the practice sword's hilt has been rubbed off. that's almost certainly because the gold leaf rubbed off on the hand of whoever used it. So if Maizono had used the practice sword, it doesn't make sense for her hands to be clean. Couldn't she have just washed her hands when she fled into the shower? No, she couldn't have. Why can you deny that? Is it because I'm ugly? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, that's not what I'm saying. Oh, you're an idiot. So evidence that Maizono didn't wash the gold leaf off her hand in the shower. It's clearly defined in the school rules. Oh, the water's turned off. Water's turned off at night. According to the Monokuma file, Maizono died at 1:30 a.m. In other words, nighttime. Water doesn't flow to the shower during the nighttime, right? I had no idea. I've never taken... Oh, God, that's disgusting. Oh, wow. You're the same way, aren't you? You smell like a Chanel apple snail. Is that a compliment? Criticism? She's criticizing you pretty freaking obviously. Anyway, if she didn't touch the practice sword, then that means that it was the culprit who used the practice sword. Wait, in which case the person who slashed the practice sword scabbard with the knife was... The person who slashed the scabbard would have to be the one who didn't have the practice sword, which would be Maizono. Maizono had the knife and was aiming to kill the person that killed her. Maizono! She had the knife? But as I recall, the person who attacked first, the one with the knife struck first, and the practice sword was used to defend against that. Ergo, the one who struck first was Maizono? Do you understand now? That she simply wasn't a victim. She was far from just a victim. It seems more like she was intending to commit murder herself. Huh? She took the knife from the... Oh, hold on. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room where she was staying. On top of that, if she was the one who struck first with the knife... Indeed, those are the actions of a perpetrator. Now that I think about it, it was Maizono who proposed she and Naegi exchange rooms, was it not? Perhaps she proposed the room exchange so she could frame Naegi for her own crime. Maizono would do that to me? Probably. However, using that line of thought also takes care of the nameplate swap. She wanted to lure her target to Naegi's room where she was staying, so by committing murder in that room, she could direct suspicion at Naegi. Can't talk, sorry. And in order to do that, she needed to keep the room exchange hidden from her target. If her target found out about the exchange, it would have most definitely raised a red flag. And that's why she swapped the nameplates.
Be that as it may, that plan is still far too dangerous, Nae. Even if she successfully eliminated her target, Master Makoto Naegi could reveal the exchange.
I don't buy it. I don't think soft-hearted Naegi could throw Maizono to the wolves. Maizono probably selected Naegi to exchange rooms for that exact same reason. That means Maizono never even liked him.
But plus, she's a super high school level idol. Between plain Naegi and famed idol Maizono, whose word would you normally believe?
Then that was also part of her plan? Seriously? And yet, her plan still ended in failure. When she attacked with the knife, she was countered by the practice sword, and then her right wrist was broken and she dropped the knife. Then, she was killed by the person who was supposed to be her target. Hold on a second, that's not right! Because...
Hey, haven't we drifted a little off topic? What do you think this is, a soap opera? Come on, hurry up and decide who's the villain! Time's up! Punishment for everyone! Wouldn't it just suck if that happened?
Yeah, dude. We've got to find the culprit first. Yeah, we do. Naegi, right now you must focus on solving the mysteries. If we don't discover who killed Maizono, then it's all over. It's all over? You're telling me to find the culprit, but what do you expect me to do? There aren't any more clues left. Yes, there fucking are. Okay, here we go. What have we got loaded into our ammunition? We've got the dying message. Yeah, that fucking says Leon. Oh my god, you guys are such idiots. Okay. How are we supposed to pick a culprit? We're all out of clues. Nope, you got that wrong. No, we are not out of clues, you motherfucker. Right. Leon, you're so fucking suspicious. Dude, I did that in 7 seconds. Hell yeah. All right. Actually, there is still one clue left. Maizono's dying message. Dying what now? A dying message. It was on the wall behind her back. She wrote the numbers 11037 in blood. This must be a hint related to the culprit. Before we move forward, I'd just like to be sure. Did Maizono actually write the message in the first place? Okay. You guys are gonna see this, but seriously, it's really fucking loud. And note, I actually am recording this at a different point in time, so very sorry, but I wanted to get the trial in one episode, and I didn't have enough time in the last episode, so sorry. Anyways, there's no doubt Maizono wrote that message. The evidence for that is her pointer finger? Yeah! Okay, cool. The reason Maizono's left pointer finger had blood on it Has to be because she used that finger to write her dying message. Her right wrist would have been broken from the previous struggle, so she used her left hand. Okay, so we know it was Maizono who wrote it. But what does 11037 mean? Wouldn't that one chick be able to help if it's about numbers? The programmer or whatever? I have no idea. No matter what I try, I can't find any meaning in that string of numbers. Of course not. That's because they're not numbers.
Oh, it seems.
Ha! What is it?
Have you considered that these might not be numbers? Doesn't the 1-1 actually look like a letter?
He's right. The line in the middle is really thin, so it looks like the number 11, but it could also be an N.
Whoa, you said something useful for once. My little gray cells are in fine working order.
Though, even if we assume that the first letter is N, N037 still has no apparent meaning. Oh my god. Crap! I have no idea! Rotate it clockwise 180 degrees. Ha! Rotate it. I get it. Is it possible she wrote... That's right. Maizono wrote the culprit's name.
What? She skipped the clues and went straight for the culprit's name?
Who? Whose name is it? The culprit named in Maizono's dying message. If I rotate the message 180 degrees, I should be able to see it. Yeah, you're fucking stupid. Make an accusation. No, it's fucking... Oh, where's his name? Where is he? Where is he? Where's the bitch? 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 He was... I could have gone the other way. It's fucking Leon Kuwata, you motherfucking idiots. What? I'm gonna guess that was like, yeah, I'm accusing you. The key to this mystery is in the clockwise rotation. If you rotate the dying message clockwise by 180 degrees... Hold on, guys. I'm gonna see if something's not wrong, because I think I might have changed something on my computer. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm stupid, and I had my power settings on balance because I was trying to use my computer without it plugged in upstairs, and I never set it back to high performance. Sorry! Should be working fine now. You can see the letters Leon. Leon. That is Kuwata's name! What? Look at his face. Yeah, he's so dead. What are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence it looks like that. An accidental byproduct. No, it's not just coincidence. Oh god, here we go. Maizono wrote the message behind her back while slumped against the wall. Quite likely, she moved only her hand behind her back, writing the message in that position. Because she wrote the message in that position, when you look at it head-on, it appears rotated 180 degrees. You can try it yourself. Write a message in that position and the letters will be inverted. Well, just upside down. I think of inverted as, like, mirrored. You're just grasping at straws here, man! I'm the culprit! Spit out the first thing that comes to mind, why don't ya? If you're not the culprit, then why did you attempt to dispose of evidence? Ha! Naegi, you know too, don't you? The evidence Kuwata tried to destroy. Yeah, the evidence Kuwata tried to destroy. It's that, isn't it? The thing I found on the floor in front of the trash room's incinerator. It was none of this. The burnt dress shirt. Yeah. Yes, present the ammo. Keep forgetting I have to hit triangle, not X. You're talking about the burnt dress shirt on the floor in front of the incinerator, right? Most likely, when the culprit stabbed Maizono, the blood spatter stained his shirt. To dispose of the bloody dress shirt, he threw it into the incinerator, and accidentally left behind that burnt fragment. I'm certain the culprit didn't notice either. If he had, he would have been much more frantic. Isn't that right, Kuwata?
Oh, what?
But can we deem Leon Kuwata the culprit by that shirt alone? Aside from Kuwata, quite a few people here wear dress shirts with white cuffs. Yeah, I'm not the only one who wears a dress shirt. There's no way you can tell whose shirt that is just from the burnt cuff. No, even if we can't infer from the item itself, there are other details we can use. It seems you finally discovered the answers to all the mysteries. Yeah, for the most part. The burnt fragment of the dress shirt the culprit failed to destroy. In order to determine who the culprit is, we need to focus on, how it was disposed? Yes? If we focus on how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to determine the culprit. Oh yeah, I see. I've got it all figured out. You can't get near the incinerator if you can't unlock the trash room shutters. So there's no way you can switch the incinerator on. And the one who has the key to the trash room is the janitor, which means the janitor is the killer. No, that's not true. There's a way for someone other than the janitor to switch the incinerator on. And it's that method that points to Kuwata being the culprit. Yeah, he threw the fucking glass ball. Jesus, kids are stupid. I would have figured this out and just been like, giddy giddy, it's Leon, isn't it? Broken glass ball, yes. All right. Go forward, please. How do you shoot again? Is it the key to the trash room is held by the janitor? That's true. In other words, the only person who could get near the incinerator was the janitor. Okay. You can't destroy evidence if you can't get near the incinerator. Alright. There's still 4 more. Which means the janitor is the killer. I wish I could shoot at that, because that's not right, but...
As I recall, the janitor was... me? No!
Alright, well, I know it's... Okay, I think I know which one it's supposed to be. There's another method by which someone other than the janitor could use the incinerator. Using the item the culprit dropped there, you could operate the incinerator even with the shutters down. Alright, key to the trash room is held by the janitor. That is true. So that's not the one I'm looking for. In other words, the only person who could get near the incinerator was the janitor. Nope, that was wrong. That was so wrong. Am I saying something wrong? Think carefully, there's a contradiction somewhere. Yes, I know where it is. It's on the next one. The key to the trash room, I forgot how to speed up, is held by the janitor. In other words, the only person who could get near the incinerator was the janitor. Yes, there we go. You got that wrong. Break. Let's do this. Let's prove you wrong, Leon Kuwata. I did not do very good. You got 92 points, though. That's not bad. Okay, please go forward. That sound is... Okay. Hold on. It was still possible to dispose of evidence even if you weren't the janitor. But without opening the shutters, one is unable to light the incinerator's flame, are they not? No, it's still possible if you use this. It's busted, but it looks like a glass ball. Well, it was supposed to be a crystal ball. By using this, how would you use it? The culprit did something with the glass ball. He fucking threw it. Jesus Christ, children. The culprit threw this glass ball through the space in the shutters at the incinerator's switch. Doing so, he was able to switch on the incinerator's fire.
He threw it through the shutters?
You said so yourself, Yamada. Yeah, he said so himself. It was on.
What is this? The incinerator's flame has been left to light? How strange. Last time I was here, I made quite certain the flame had been extinguished. Is this a fairy's doing?
Yeah, that's his solution for everything. The incinerator was turned on without Yamada, who had the key, knowing. That's because the culprit pressed the incinerator's switch without opening the shutters. Having lit the incinerator's flame, he balled up the dress shirt and threw it in. Hey, what you saying, man? The condition of the room after the disposal tells us the culprit didn't open the shutters. The broken glass ball, the incinerator being left on, the burnt fragment of cloth. If the janitor were the killer, he would have been more careful when he got rid of the evidence.
Hey, I said wait!
But the incinerator is more than 10 meters away from the shutters, isn't it? Is it really possible to throw a glass ball from that distance and hit the switch with pinpoint accuracy?
Yeah, that obviously ain't possible.
It may be difficult, but not impossible. No, it actually wouldn't have been all that difficult for the super high school level all-star. The shaman and the otaku have nothing to do with it. Because the killer is a super high school level all-star. Isn't that right, Kuwata?
You're talking crazy!
Indeed, for one dubbed the super high school level all-star, a 10-meter target is nothing.
Fuck you! I'm not the culprit! Besides that logic completely whack, you shit-brain chucklefucks.
I'm gonna use chucklefucks as an insult now. You still won't admit it? In that case, Nagi, go back over the incident one more time and explain every little bit of his crime. And with that, let's put an end to this.
I'm telling you, this ain't over yet!
You can say whatever you want, Kuwata, but we've solved all the mysteries. And now I'll show you what really happened. Climax Logic about to begin. Would you like to see a tutorial? Why not? Because I think I know what this is, but I'm not sure. Climax Logic is a class trial's final puzzle, the ultimate showdown. In this phase, your goal is to present the sequence of events composing the crime. The incident is reconstructed in manga form. Remember, manga is read from right to left. However, a number of panels have been removed from the manga. It is your job to complete the manga by inserting logic panels into the empty frames. Additionally, you can aim your crosshair at an empty panel and press the X button, and look at that, a hint just for you. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. All right. How do we place them again? Everything is falling into place. Put the pieces together. All right. So there should be like a note slipping under the door. Oh, I see. And then we put it here? I think that's right. Yeah, that has to be right. Okay, so she's stabbed. Well, she... Oh, I didn't miss anything over here, right? Okay, no. And then she went and stabbed. He didn't have anything yet, so then he had to have reached for the thing. Alright. So, okay, yeah, it was this one. He reached for the thing. Alright. So, he... Okay. This is really confusing, actually. Sorry, I'm being really quiet. Okay, so then she attacked. And so then he must have deflected. Right? He deflected, right? Okay. And then... No. Okay, the lint roller was last. Or not last, but last. Ish. Okay, and then this... So then this has to go here. Sorry I'm being really quiet. I'm really trying to figure this out so I don't get it wrong. Okay, so we don't use all of them, I don't think. So then she's hiding in the bathroom. And so... Is that the door open? Right there? I can't tell. Is that the door open? Well... She's not stabbed yet, so... No, because look, that looks very similar to right there, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay, so it's gotta be him picking the lock, then. Oh, I keep forgetting. Click and drag. Okay, stabbed. Alright, what after that? Okay, not those two. Those two are different. So then I guess it's gotta be... Oh shit. Which one is it? Because he's already in there, so that has to be it. Alright, there's none more over there. Those two I need later. Maybe it's this? This is the only one that makes sense right here. So, go forward. Stab. Yeah, because then... Okay, yeah. Alright, so he finds the lint roller. Keep forgetting. Finds the lint roller to clean up his crime. Alright. He sees all this stuff. Grabs the ball. Pitches it. And then he ties it up. And throws it. And then... Last one is, this. There we go. Begin. I don't know what the hell he just said. Alright. Alright, let's go back to where it all started. Alright. Yep. He gets in the room. Last night, the culprit went into the room where MAIZONO was. In other words, to my room. More than likely, MAIZONO invited that person to my room in order to kill them. I don't know why she would have done that, but whatever. Using the knife she took from the kitchen beforehand, she attacked that person. Yes. Hack. And he hit the thing. He saw it. She ran after him. And he deflected. Cool. Did that right. But something happened that she didn't see coming. The person struck back at her with a practice sword in my room. And so then he struck back. A strike from the practice sword broke MAIZONO's right wrist, ending the battle. Saw a knife. And then the knife was stolen from her. Ooh, that might have been right then. Cornered MAIZONO panicked and fled into the shower. Couldn't get it open. Bam, bam, bam. The culprit went right after her, but for some reason the shower door wouldn't open. The door to my shower is misaligned, and not knowing the trick, he was unable to open it. MAIZONO knew because I told her, but of course the culprit didn't know. So he was rattling it, and then he figured that he'd have to pick the lock. Even so, the culprit somehow forced the door open, and then with the stolen knife... Creek... Stabbed her in the gut. He stabbed MAIZONO. Yep, and she goes down, and starts writing his name. However, with her last remaining strength, MAIZONO left behind a dying message on the wall behind her back, so the culprit wouldn't notice. I don't know how you didn't notice, though. And she's scared out of her fucking mind, because, I mean, she's just died. But in doing so, she expended all her strength. Alright, Act 3. After murdering the MAIZONO, the culprit hurriedly began destroying the evidence. Came out. First he removed his bloodstained shirt. Hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot. And then he lint rolled all the floor. Then, using my room's lint roller, he cleaned the room from top to bottom. I think he really did this because his hair would have been everywhere, and red hair is kind of a dead giveaway, whereas brown or black hair could have been really anyone. To remove any trace of having visited that room. Roar. After that, the culprit headed for the trash room to dispose of his dress shirt. He intended to burn his bloodied shirt in the incinerator there. However, Shutter sealed the trash room when he was unable to approach the incinerator. Yes, very good. Ta-da! So the culprit used the glass ball Hagakure left in the laundry room. Oh, that's right, he left it in the laundry room. I was about to ask, like, how did he even get it out? The culprit pushed the incinerator switch by throwing the glass ball through the shutters. For a normal person, that's practically impossible, but the culprit was confident he could do it. After all, the culprit is the super high school level all-star. Whoosh! Crash! I love these are great. He threw the glass ball with precision and control, hitting the switch, and activating the incinerator. Whoosh! Squeeze! Flap! Flap, 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 flap. He left the room, left it to burn, walked away, thought he had gotten away with it, but in fact, part of the shirt had been left. The culprit, having destroyed the evidence, was relieved and quickly left the trash room. But what the culprit wasn't counting on was that the shirt had ripped off and sizzled on the ground. Part of his shirt falling out of the incinerator, and so the culprit remained blissfully unaware that he'd left behind conclusive evidence. Leon Kawada, you are the culprit! You're busted! I like that. Isn't that right, Leon Kawada? Complete! Yes! Apparently, Hagakure forgot that glass ball in the laundry room. When you went to the laundry room to wash the blood off your shirt, Kawada, you found it there. And when you did, you came up with this plan. What do you have to say, Kawada? Do you have any objections? Do I have any objections? Yeah, I do. Of course I freaking do. Anyway, all of that's just a theory. You ain't got a bit of evidence, do ya? There ain't no evidence. It's all bullshit. That ain't gonna fly with me. Then why don't you show him, Nagi, the evidence that he's the culprit? You have that evidence. I have that evidence? A machine gun talk battle is about to begin. Would you like to see a tutorial? Why not? Okay, let's see. Oh, God, what the hell is this? You will occasionally face adversaries during class trials who refuse to hear you out. When that happens, you will commence a one-on-one verbal battle, called a machine gun talk battle. All right. Your goal is to rhythmically obliterate your opponent's assertions as they appear. Okay. When the tempo markers at the bottom of the screen reach the middle, press the button. All right. Lock onto your opponent's assertions by pressing the X button. Oh, God. And obliterate any locked on assertions by pressing the triangle button. God damn. As you do this, your opponent will take damage. If you fail to destroy an assertion, well, you'll feel it. Oh, God. Successive lock-ons or obliterations combo and a long enough combo will increase the tempo. On the other hand, repeated misses will decrease the tempo. Be warned that as the tempo changes, so does the timing with which you must press buttons. This is really fucking confusing. After dealing a certain amount of damage, you'll expose your opponent's weak point. As with the non-stop debate, fire your ammunition using the triangle button. If you make your reputation quickly enough, victory is yours. If you deplete your influence gauge and run out of time, the phase will end in failure. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. Okay, I'm cheating here, but I'm going to do a quick save state real quickie. Quick save state? That might glitch out the text, but seriously, I don't want to fail this. So, because this looks really kind of complicated. Yeah. Give me a second. Give me a second. I think I know how to fix this. Oh, no. There it goes. The culprit did not use something in that room when he removed the screws from the doorknob. Instead, the culprit likely used his own. He used something of his own to remove the doorknob screws. Could it have been the fucking screwdriver? Not a freaking chance it's gonna fly with me, you dumbass! Dumbass! Oh, that's what that word is. I keep hearing that in a bunch of Danganronpa videos, and I'm like, what does that mean? I need to present a definitive proof to Kawada that he's the culprit. I'm sorry for being really quiet this episode. I'm kind of scared that I'm not gonna win. Okay, machine gun talk battle. There he is. Look at that bitch. Okay. It says hit X. Okay. Quit fucking around. Oh, am I supposed to be hitting? What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I see. This is really fucking confusing. This is really fucking confusing, by the way. Like, this is really confusing. Ah, fire the kill shot. Yeah, there we go. Dude, Naegi never opened his tool set. We can just basically investigate your room. Oh my god, I fucking sucked at that. But I did it. I kind of got it. That was really weird, though. I don't like that. Ugh. That was really fucking weird. At the crime scene, the shower's doorknob had its screws removed. But when he removed those screws, what tool did he use? For removing screws, you use a screwdriver. In that case, there was one in the tool set we were given, wasn't there, dude?
So he used that. Not like there are any other tools here.
However, there were no signs the tool set in my room had been used. The culprit thought the crime scene was Maizono's room and not Naegi's room. Because only the guys were given tool sets, he didn't think there would be one in that room. In which case, whose tool set did the culprit use? A bunch of dumbasses. The culprit had to have used his own tool set. I'm not gonna say that over and over again, sorry. Kuwata, would you please show us your tool set? If my proposition is correct, then there should be evidence of the screwdriver having been used. If you say you used it for something else, then explain to us where and for what. I'll warn you in advance. Trying to say you lost it won't work either. Dumbass. And he's sunk. Oh my god, look at that face. Dingus? Look at that face. It's so fucking creepy. It seems he has no objections. And this, I do believe, is the end. Can we just end this? Because he's so fucking stupid. I hate him. I'm sorry. I don't like him. He's annoying. I don't like a lot of Danganronpa characters. Final score? 924 points out of 1,000. That's not bad. Ooh, I got a whole bunch of mana coins. Ooh, me likey.
It appears you've reached a conclusion. All right then, let's begin ballot time. Okay, you guys, please cast your ballot using the switch in front of you. And just for the record, make absolutely sure you vote for someone. You don't want to be punished for something so silly.
Ugh.
Alrighty, let's end this with a bang! What would your verdict be? Who's tonight's villain? Will it be right or will it be oh so wrong? Which could it be?
Ugh. Monokuma, I love doing your voice, but I have a headache right now. Who is found guilty? Oh, I'm like, am I supposed to be hitting a button right now, or what's happening? Woo, 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 woo. Die, please, please, please die. Ugh.
Oh, that's absolutely correct! The villain who killed Sayaka MAIZONO was Leon Kuwata!
Oh, look at his little face. Look at his face. What? Oh, 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 hold on a sec. Kuwata. Kuwata, you really murdered Maizono? How could you?
You son of a bitch! The fuck did you do that for?
I had no choice. I was gonna get killed myself. So I had to kill her. One wrong move that's gonna happen to any of you guys. Maizono just happened to target me. Just my freaking luck. Or should I have just sit back and let her kill me? Yeah, he's got a point. The truth is out. Our answer was correct. But where does that leave us? Rather, I would probably feel a lot better had we been wrong. Because if those inferences are the truth, then it's also the truth that Maizono tried to frame me. And yet, even so, despite it all, Maizono's not at fault. The catalyst for all this, it's because of that video. Yeah, that's kind of horrifying. Even I was taken aback by what I saw. I can't imagine how it affected the victim, Maizono. Yeah. I'm trapped in this place, and I can't get out. But my friends, they're waiting. I'm sure they're waiting. Oh, God. I don't have time for this! Oh, babe. Her dream and her friends, which she valued above everything. I'm sorry to be here shuffling around, by the way. My legs are shaky for some reason. After seeing her friends like that, Maizono, I did whatever I needed to fulfill my dream, including some bad things. I honestly did whatever it took. Maizono, babe. That's why, for the sake of her precious friends, Maizono betrayed me. In that case, what Maizono said then. No matter what happens, Naegi, always stay by my side. That was a horrible crying voice. Someone stabbed me. From the start, Maizono only got close to me. So she could deceive me? So she could use me? I don't know anymore. I have no way to ask her feelings. Not anymore. Once you're gone, it's all over.
So how about that showbiz? Scary stuff, huh? Killing someone over interpersonal relationships. Yikes! She looked so pretty and so nice, but beneath all that, she was a mad like a hatter.
What did you say?
I get it. Yeah. You're drowning in despair at having been betrayed by MAIZONO, aren't you? Attraction, affection, compassion. The bigger shin, the more despair left in its wake.
Cut the crap! It's all your fault! What MAIZONO did! Everything! It's all your fault! Having completely lost myself, I lunged at Monokuma. But stop this. Kirigiri grabbed my arm and held it tight. Tight enough to leave a mark. You should stop now. That is, if you actually want to avenge her. Damn it! Oh, there we go.
You had me going there. I thought I was gonna get pounded, but I made it out alive. What up? So the tribe has spoken. You guys found the villain in splendid fashion. So it's time for this round's villain, Leon Kawada, to receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Oh, wait a second, please. I had no choice but to kill her. Yeah, it was a genuine case of self-defense. I was just defending myself and it just...
What part of your actions could be called legitimate self-defense? When you broke the shower door's lock, you used your own tool set, right? In other words, after she closed herself in the shower, you went all the way back to your room and brought back a screwdriver, broke the lock, then finished her off. You had any number of opportunities to end it right then and there, but you didn't take them. You quite obviously intended to kill her.
No, that was...
Just stop. Just end this facade. Oh dear, are you sure about that? You were the closest to MAIZONO out of all of us. And your dear MAIZONO was killed by this man. I don't intend to place all the blame on Kawada. Of course, I don't blame MAIZONO either, because it's all his fault!
If it wasn't for you, neither MAIZONO nor Kawada would have ended up like this. Rather than fighting each other, we should be fighting the one who organized all of this.
Oh, goodness gracious. Have you awoken to your sense of justice? Did you know there's nothing in the world as immoral as a sense of justice? It's because we've gotten all of these people flaunting about their justice that war will never end. And you've awoken to that sense of justice? Shut up! Whatevs. More importantly, let's get this punishment started. Everyone's waiting.
I'm begging you, please stop this!
No excuses. You disrupt the order, you suffer the consequences. Those are society's rules.
Please don't!
I've prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the super high school level all-star. No! Let's get this ball rolling. It's punishment time! No!
Well, that was interesting. I forgot that he was beaten to death by baseballs. Oops. The scene we bore witness to was despair. If you couldn't call it that, what on earth could you call it?
Yahoo! That was extreme! I'm drowning in adrenaline!
Monokuma, you bitch.
What is this? I can't take it anymore. Do we really have to continue this? I can't do it. If you're not a fan of this,
Oh god. Oh no, don't say it.
then completely disconnect yourself from the outside world and accept your new lives here. That is, if you guys can actually do it. Oh, boop, 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 boop. No!
You bastard! What's your objective in all this?
What's my objective? Talk about a guy like he's an evil secret society. Or, in this case, wouldn't be talk about a bear like he's an evil secret society? Why must you be such an why must such an upstanding citizen as myself be subjected to this? Because how else would you turn something common sense as is impossible into common sense? That's like using a scale to measure length. Well, it's not like you couldn't do it, but whoa. I feel like we're not on the same page.
God damn it, I don't know who the hell you are, but I'll have your fucking head on a pike!
Ooh, you're so mad. Do you hate me? If you want to hate on someone, you got the wrong bear, bro. I mean, this murder only happened because you guys won out, didn't it? It's all your guys' fault because you can't let go of your attachment to the outside world.
Of course we can't just suddenly up and be trapped in this screwed up place.
Trapped, huh? But when you guys uncover all the Academy's mysteries, you'll most definitely be thinking, I'm so happy I get to live my whole life here.
What do you mean by that? There's a lot of meaning buried in your words, like what you said earlier. Oh god, what did you say?
Let's get this punishment started. Everyone's waiting.
What? I don't get it. Just who is this everyone you speak of?
Well, I've said everything I can. It's not as much fun if I don't save some for later.
And he's gone. And then Monokuma vanished, leaving us alone in our overwhelming nightmarish reality. This is really fucking creepy. Even after Monokuma dismissed us, we stayed in that place, unable to move for some time. No, for some time is probably a huge understatement. I'm positive we were all afraid of being alone. I would be too, to be totally honest. Oh. And Mondo, I don't know, everyone's crying. No one uttered a word. Everyone stood in silence, wearing long, contemplative faces. But then... Naegi, do you have a moment? Yeah, probably. She walked up beside me and whispered into my ear. Before we go back, there's something I'd like to tell you. About Maizono? Yes, that's correct. Do you remember what I said to you before the class trial? I said you must uncover the truth behind this incident yourself, Naegi. You were trying to make me realize Maizono's betrayal myself. Me, completely unaware I was being deceived, stupidly trusting her while being made a suspect. Yes, Maizono tried to throw you to the wolves. That is an unshakable fact. But she was conflicted all the way to the end. Because of that, she was thinking of you in her last moments. In her last moments, she was thinking of me? Don't say something so baseless. Something nobody can know. There's no longer any way to ask her. Even without asking her, you can still use your logic. Maizono's final thoughts were of how she could save you. Huh? The evidence for that is in the dying message she left with her last remaining strength. She wouldn't have left that message if she didn't care what happened to you. That was probably just her way of getting back at Kuwata for killing her. Yeah, that is a possibility. However, that's not what I think. She was conflicted. Conflicted about deceiving you and about killing someone. That's why her plan failed. Her conflict inhibited. Her conflict invited failure. Ironic, isn't it? Kind of. Why are you telling me this? Because you are a person who can overcome. Because you can overcome the deaths of your friends, Maizono and Kuwata, and move forward. If that's not what you are, you'll never be able to conquer these extraordinary circumstances. Overcome the death of my friends? I can't do that. I will carry that with me for the rest of my life. I won't overcome Maizono's death and Kuwata's death. I will carry those with me forever and ever. In carrying those memories, I will press forward. You've chosen a much, much more difficult road. But I expect you can handle it. She let out a small laugh as she spoke. Hey, Naegi, while we're here, I'd just like to know. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Maizono? That. Because I'm an Esper. Oh, god damn it, Naegi. What? I'm kidding. It was just a feeling. Ow, my heart! Fuck you, NAEGI! Oh, God. End. Oh, God, made it through the trial. Survivors. 12. There are only 12 of us left from 15. Here we fucking go. To be continued. Oh, my God. That was a fucking long episode. Between the presence despairs Fuck you! Fuck you! Go to hell. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of dialogue after this, I'm just gonna I'm gonna end the episode here. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the next episode, we'll be starting chapter 2 and seeing who the fuck gets murdered next time, because Jesus Christ, I don't know how many more murders I can handle. I think I remember who it is, and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry when I figure out why the person killed the person that they did. Like, I'm gonna fucking cry. Anyways, on to, other recording sessions. Hope you all enjoyed this episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep calm and party conservatively.